Chapter 1. Alone, but me. I am Ethan. I'm 17 now, but somehow it feels like I've aged 100 lifetimes in this school. A year ago, everything was different. When I first transferred here, people were happy to see me. They smiled when I walked into the classroom, curious, warm, like I belonged. I was that sweet, cute boy who always tried to make others laugh, who always said the right thing at the right time. The first day, a boy near the window leaned over and whispered, smiling, You look like a girl. How can someone be this pretty?" I laughed. "I guess I'm just lucky," I replied. Everyone laughed with me. They started talking to me, inviting me to sit with them at lunch. For a while, I felt like I had a home in this noisy, crowded place. I had friends, real friends. We joked, shared secrets, even helped each other with homework. I felt seen. I felt happy. But then, everything changed. It started small. One day, someone asked me about my girlfriend. I had paused, my stomach twisting. I had wanted to lie, to avoid their judgment, but I couldn't. I had to tell the truth. I'm gay," I said, voice shaking slightly. Silence, then whispers. The laughter stopped. Faces that once smiled at me twisted into disgust. "What? Gross," someone muttered. "Ooh, why would you even say that?" Another added. I tried to smile, tried to laugh it off. I can't help it," I whispered, more to myself than anyone else. But the teasing didn't stop. They called me names, made jokes at my expense. They mocked everything about me. And when the teasing wasn't enough, they pushed me, hit me, whispered cruel things in the hallways. I tried to explain myself, that I was still the same Ethan they knew, but they wouldn't listen. One afternoon, I stayed in the empty classroom after everyone had left. I curled up on the floor, tears blurring my vision. Why me?" I whispered into the silence. My chest felt heavy, like it would crush me. Am I a sin? I had tried so many times to fit in, to be like them. Tried to like girls, tried to laugh at their jokes, tried to act like their version of normal. Nothing worked. I couldn't change who I was, and I wouldn't. From that day, I was alone. At first, it hurt. I cried myself to sleep many nights, asking why they hated me for something I couldn't control. But now, I'm used to it. I don't lie. I don't pretend. I am me. And if that scares them, well, that's their problem. Maybe love doesn't belong to me. Maybe I'm not worthy of being loved. And yet, even with all the pain, even with all the loneliness, I've discovered something no one else could take from me. Living alone suits me best, because at least here, I'm free. Chapter 2. The New Light. But everything changed one day. "Children, we have a new student today," our class teacher announced. Everyone turned curious, and so did I, though I tried not to show it. My heart always sank in moments like this. The classroom door opened, and he walked in. "Damn, is he a model or something?" the girls whispered, eyes wide. Even the boys couldn't help but compliment him. "I am Adrian. I hope to be friends with all of you," he said, his voice calm and surprisingly deep, like something out of a drama. He was breathtaking, completely my type, but it didn't matter. Who would want to be friends with a disgusted, lonely person like me? I had been setless beside anyone for a year. Nobody wanted me. Yet, deep down, I wanted him to sit next to me. I wanted to know the life of this prince-like boy. But, as always, reality hit me hard. He passed me and sat with someone else behind me. "Oh, Ethan, how foolish you are," I whispered to myself. "Nobody wants to know you or talk to you." Ha ha ha. It stung, the old familiar pain creeping in again. The class began. I didn't have friends, so the only thing I could do was study hard. I was first in the classroom, top of my class, but free periods never mattered to me. I spent that time quietly studying. Then, it happened. My eraser slipped off the desk. As I bent down to pick it up, someone snatched it before I could. "Here you are," a gentle voice said. I looked up. It was Adrian. Thank you," I murmured, my hands trembling slightly. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to drag him into my cursed life. Being with me felt like a sin, but Adrian smiled warmly. "I'm Adrian. I sat behind you. I hope we can be friends. I heard you're the first in this class. You helped me with my studies." My heart nearly stopped. Someone actually wanted to be my friend. Me. Then, the moment I feared the most happened. A girl from the class sneered, loud enough for everyone to hear. Hey boy, don't go near him. Ha ha ha. He has a virus. Ha ha ha. Thinks being pretty makes him a girl. Ha ha ha. Don't be disgusted, girls. Ha ha ha. I froze. Pain ripped through me. The old familiar shame and hurt. But Adrian didn't falter. He turned to them with that calm, unshakable confidence. Oh, really? Looks like you're all just jealous, because none of you are even half as pretty as him. Sorry to hear that, girls, he said with a cheeky grin. Then he looked at me, eyes soft. Don't you want to shake hands, buddy? I blinked, overwhelmed, and grabbed his hand. Nice to meet you, buddy, he said. Me too, I replied, my voice barely above a whisper. He gave me a small, gentle smile before returning to his seat. I couldn't believe it. For the first time in a long time, happiness bloomed inside me. My chest felt lighter. Maybe, just maybe, I wasn't a sinner. Maybe someone could see me and like me for who I really am. And for the first time in a long while, tears of joy fell from my eyes. Maybe love could belong to me after all. Chapter 3. Mr. Cupcake. Love. Are you crazy, Ethan? I scolded myself quietly as I packed my things. He only talked to you. Don't overthink it. There's no way he likes a loser like me. Just focus on your studies. The bell rang. Chairs scraped. Laughter filled the halls. And one by one, everyone left. As usual, I stayed behind, slowly arranging my books. There was no one waiting for me. No one to walk home with. Just me. Poor me. I sighed and reached for my writing book to realize someone else had picked it up. Adrian. Wow, he said, flipping through the pages with bright eyes. No wonder you're the top student in this class. Even a girl's handwriting can't compare to this. So clean and beautiful. My heart skipped. Hey, can I borrow your book? I'll give it back tomorrow, he asked, with that friendly smile that always felt too warm for someone like me. Sure, I replied softly. The room was almost empty now, and something inside me pushed me to speak. Adrian, can I ask you something? He turned to me. Sure, why? Why did you help me today? I asked, staring at the floor. He grinned. Maybe because you're my friend now. My chest tightened. But don't you feel disgusted seeing me? I whispered. I couldn't look into his eyes. Can I ask you something? He said suddenly. What? Why do I need to feel disgusted seeing you? I swallowed. Didn't you understand? I'm gay. So, he said softly, smiling like it was the simplest thing in the world. Isn't it weird? Weird. Is being the real you that weird? He asked, raising a brow. Don't act like you don't know what I mean, I muttered seriously. I know exactly what you mean, he said calmly. But what does that have to do with being friends with you? And what is wrong with being gay? Is there some rule saying you must be the same as everyone else? It isn't, I whispered. His kindness scared me. How could someone be this gentle? Then, don't hate yourself, Adrian said softly. Be yourself. It isn't a sin. If you think you're disgusting, how can you expect others to think differently? My eyes stung. And I want to tell you something, he added. What? Knowing who you really are is the biggest win in life. You should be proud of yourself for being so brave. My tears fell before I could stop them. I'm sorry, I whispered, wiping them away. Hey, he said gently. If you want to cry, then cry. Let them fall. It's okay. But boys don't cry. I whispered, embarrassed. Ha ha ha. Hey, stop being foolish. He laughed lightly. Why shouldn't boys cry? Don't they have hearts? Are they not humans? It's not like that, I muttered, wiping my face. Okay, he chuckled. I'll let you finish packing. Oh, and I'm borrowing your book, okay? Yeah, I said, a tiny smile slipping onto my face. Nice. Then, see you tomorrow, Mr. Cupcake. He turned and walked toward the door. Mr. Cupcake, I yelped. He stopped, grinning. Oops, ha ha ha. You don't like it. It's just surprising, I said, while blushing. I love giving nicknames, he said proudly. And I find you really attractive and sweet, like a cupcake. My face burned. Oh, if you're uncomfortable, I can be formal with you, he teased. No need. I like it. I giggled without meaning to. Oh, okay then, Mr. Cupcake. I'm taking my leave, he said, satisfied. Ha ha ha. Okay, bye, I said, waving my hand. He took a few steps, then turned back suddenly. Oh, I forgot. What? I asked, curious. I also love cupcakes so much. They're delicious. He winked playfully. Ha ha ha, okay, bye. See you tomorrow. Adrian waved. Bye, I said softly, cheeks burning. As he disappeared down the hall, I pressed my hands to my face. Damn, what is wrong with me? Why am I blushing? But I already knew why. Chapter 4. Silent Feelings. I was ready to go home. After a long time, I felt happy. For the first time, there was someone who didn't look at me like I was a sinner. While walking home, I found myself dancing on the road. Small steps, careless spins. Some people stared, some laughed. Maybe they thought I was crazy, but it didn't matter. Yeah, I was crazy all this time. Crazy for trying to be someone I was not. Crazy for believing their words. And now, if they thought I was crazy, then maybe they were the craziest ones here. I walked home with my heart full. Then I opened the door. Silence. The laughter inside me dropped instantly. Dead silence. Like always, of course. No one was home. Ha ha ha, silly me. I forgot again. I was alone, just like I was meant to be. My parents are busy. The last time I saw them was 3 months ago. They're always busy. If one day they come home late at night, they leave again early the next morning. I understand. They work hard because of me, right? At least, that's what I tell myself. But it hurts when everyone else's parents attend the parents' meeting and mine don't. I still remember the whispers. Hey, look at that burden. Even his parents are disgusted by him. They don't even want to be his parents. Yeah, who would want a relationship with a sinner like that? They laughed. Someone asked loudly, hey, are you an orphan? Ha ha ha. Yeah, makes sense. Who wants to be a parent to someone who's not a boy or a girl? I tried to be strong, I really did. But even the class teacher never stopped them. She acted like I didn't exist at all. Maybe that's what I deserve. How can anyone love me when even I hate myself? When the meeting ended, I held my tears in and went to the bathroom. That's when some boys followed me. Hey, you filthy girly, one sneered. Why do you want a boy? Ha! One of them got angry and pushed me. You're an orphan. Even your parents hate you. And why are you in the boys' bathroom? You're not even a real boy. They laughed. I got hurt. No one helped. I wanted to cry, but even that felt impossible. When I was little, I've always loved teddy bears, dolls, soft things. Is that a sin for a boy? Can't I like what I like? When I was little, my parents once asked what I wanted for my birthday. I said, a Barbie doll. My mom got angry. Hey son, boys don't like dolls, she said. Boys like cars, guns, trucks. I'll get you that instead, okay? I smiled. I hid my disappointment because I wanted to make her happy. On my birthday, she gave me a toy car. I smiled again, but my dad gave me a big teddy bear. I was so happy, I hugged it tightly. I couldn't believe it. Then, my mother yelled, he's a boy. Can't you understand? What is this filthy gift? She took it and threw it in the trash while I cried. Even on my birthday, I couldn't have what I loved. I cried silently in my room. Later, my father came in. He gave me a small teddy bear, patted my head, and whispered, son, don't hate your mom. She loves you. She just wants the best for you, okay? I nodded. That tiny teddy bear is still with me today. It's my favorite gift in the world. I don't hate my mother. I love her. I want to make her proud. I want to hear her say, son, I'm proud of you. That's the only thing I want to hear. Maybe one day, after they succeed in their business, they'll come back. Maybe then I can feel their warmth. After I entered the home, I took a bath as usual, changed my clothes, cooked some noodles, ate quietly, and did my homework. This is my life. Nothing special. No friends. No love. Just me, living as I was meant to. I can't say I'm happy, but I'm trying to be okay. While lying on my bed, my thoughts drifted back to today. Adrian. Kind, handsome, playful, gentle. So perfect. It felt unreal when I remembered him calling me Mr. Cupcake. My cheeks burned again. He loves cupcakes. A thought came softly into my heart. What if I bake some for him? Would he accept cupcakes made by someone like me? At least, I want to thank him for making me smile after such a long time. I went to the kitchen. I'm good at cooking. I had to learn. My mother hasn't cooked for me in years. Cooking became my comfort and my happiness. I even have a small dream to cook for the person I love someday. Maybe it's impossible. Maybe it will stay a dream forever. But that night, I baked cupcakes for Adrian with all my effort, with all my heart. I hope he likes them. Maybe I can be useful to someone. even if it's just through cupcakes. I don't need much. I just want to be with someone who sees me as a normal person. Just that. Chapter 5. Bitter Truth. Today, I woke up early, or maybe I didn't sleep at all. The feeling that I have someone made me so happy. Maybe I'm stupid, but I want to feel this happiness. He said, "See you." Doesn't that mean he wants to see me again too? This is the first time someone has ever said that to me. Even before I transferred to this school, I never had friends. In middle school, everyone made fun of me for being too girlish. They didn't want to talk to me. I didn't have a single real friend all this time. So I want to give everything I have to my first friend, Adrian. Maybe my crush. Can I say that? Everyone says I'm not worthy of being in a relationship. But at least, can I have a crush? That's not illegal, right? I brushed my teeth, took a bath, and made my breakfast. You know, I'm just me. Ha! So I do everything myself. I ironed my uniform carefully. I wanted it to be perfect. I wore my favorite perfume. I combed my hair neatly. Maybe I wanted to be the most pleasant version of myself today. Maybe because this is the first time I have a real friend at school. I arranged my bag and carefully packed the cupcakes I made for him. There were 4 cupcakes in the box. Just looking at them made me smile. I was so happy. While walking to school, I smiled at everyone I met. Sometimes I danced without realizing it. Maybe I wanted the whole world to know I was happy. Finally, I reached school. My heart skipped a beat. I slowly walked toward my classroom. It was very early. I never came this early before. But today, I wanted to see him so badly. And then, what a surprise. Adrian was already there, sitting next to my desk, writing notes. I froze. Even when he writes, he looks so damn handsome. Maybe he should become a model someday. Hi. I walked toward him slowly. Suddenly, he looked up. "Hey, Mr. Cupcake." "Good morning," Adrian said, with a bright smile. I blushed and stared at the floor. "Hey, good morning, Adrian." "Wait, buddy," he said gently. "I still have a few pages to write. I'll return your book when I finish. Okay?" "Okay. It's not a problem at all," I replied softly. Adrian, why are you sitting here?" I asked. "Why?" He tilted his head. "Something wrong? Is this seat taken?" No. I shook my head quickly. "I mean, are you really okay sitting with me?" He gasped dramatically. "Oh wow," he said, placing a hand on his chest. "Looks like you are uncomfortable sitting with me. Am I that bad?" "Nah, smelly." Then he pretended to cry. "You made me really sad." No. I laughed. "You can sit with me? Haha. "Okay then," he said happily. "Come and sit now, Mr. Cupcake." "Stop it." I laughed shyly. "You're making me blush. But when you're shy, you look so adorable," he said softly. My face burned. I covered my face with my hands and turned away. Adrian laughed sweetly and went back to writing. The classroom was still empty. No one else had arrived yet. I gathered my courage and took a deep breath. "Adrian." He looked into my eyes with a calm, gentle smile. "How can someone be this adorable?" "I have something for you," I said, handing him the box. He took it curiously and opened it. "Wow, are you serious?" he asked. I didn't know what to say. "I made it for me," he winked. I nodded shyly, my cheeks burning. He took one cupcake and tasted it. My heart raced. I had never cooked for anyone before. Is it good? Does he like it? Is it tasty? So many questions filled my head. He looked at me. "Did you really make this yourself?" he asked, sounding serious. My smile dropped. "Yes. Sorry if I disappointed you." "Disappointed?" he laughed. "Damn, you need to start a sweet shop, Mr. Cupcake. You really deserve that nickname. This is the tastiest cupcake I've ever eaten." He grabbed another one and ate it happily. I felt so happy I could cry. Without realizing it, I clapped for myself. Adrian burst out laughing. I immediately stopped and looked away, embarrassed. He didn't say anything. Maybe he didn't want me to feel awkward. Then he handed me one cupcake. I took it and ate it. He watched me with a gentle smile. My cheeks burned again. I never thought I could be this happy because of a cupcake. For a moment, my heart beat too fast. I couldn't look at him. Is this what they call love? I don't know. All I know is I want Adrian in my life. Everything felt soft, warm, perfect, until reality hit me again. We finished eating. V looked at the last cupcake. "Hey buddy," he said calmly, "can I share this last cupcake with my girlfriend?" My heart shattered. Girlfriend. Chapter 6. Cursed Life. Girlfriend. For a moment, I think my heart stopped. Everything inside me went silent. The happiness I was holding so carefully shattered in just one word. The future. I had imagined soft smiles, shared mornings, quiet moments disappeared, like it was never real. And once again, I was alone, just like always, just like I was meant to be. Why? Adrian asked calmly. Of course it was normal for him. Why wouldn't it be? Don't you have a girlfriend? He asked again, confused. I didn't know how to answer. Then, suddenly, he remembered. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro, he said quickly, worry filling his face. I totally forgot. Don't get angry, okay? No, it's fine, I said softly. You didn't mean anything. But inside, I felt so foolish. Boys are meant for beautiful girls, not someone like me. I forced my voice to sound normal. I didn't want him to feel bad. I didn't want this connection to end like this. If I couldn't be anything more, maybe I could at least stay as his friend. But after that, he became quiet, upset, and I didn't know how to make him feel better, because I couldn't even fix myself. He went back to writing notes. Students slowly filled the classroom. Laughs, voices, movement. I rested my head on the desk, pretending to sleep. But in reality, I was crying silently, carefully hiding it from everyone. I didn't want to face reality. My chest hurt so much, like it was breaking from the inside. How could I ever think his kindness meant something more? How could I ever think someone like him would like someone like me? After finishing his notes, Adrian gently returned my notebook. I wiped my tears quickly and took it, acting like everything was fine, but I wasn't. Period after period passed, but time inside me stayed frozen in that one moment. My girlfriend. I didn't hear a single lesson. That sentence kept echoing in my head. We talked for one day, just a few hours, not even an hour maybe. Is that why they say love doesn't need time? Then the bell rang. Hey, Adrian said, turning to me. I'm going to the canteen with my friends. Do you want to join? My heart trembled. I didn't want to worry him. I didn't think I could handle my feelings. And what if his friends made fun of him because of me? I don't want to be a burden. I'm sorry, I said with a small smile. I brought my lunch. You go ahead. Thanks for asking. He looked worried, but nodded. Okay then, he said gently. Take care, Mr. Cupcake. That nickname. It still made my heart warm. At least, we can be friends, I told myself. Maybe that was the only way to survive this pain. Slowly, I felt calmer. He deserves someone who can always make him smile. If that can't be me, I hope he finds that person soon. That thought gave me a little peace. I reached for my book to put it into my bag, but suddenly, it was knocked away. What's wrong with you, bitch? Huh, someone shouted. The classmate stood in front of me, anger burning in his eyes. We spared you because you're already disgusting enough. It's disgusting to even touch you, he said harshly. But how dare you flirt with boys in our class? He grabbed my collar and pulled me up. Yeah, a girl said cruelly. He was flirting with Adrian this morning. Even gave him cupcakes. Maybe he wants to be his housewife. Another girl laughed loudly. Laughter followed. How did a perfect boy like Adrian end up sitting next to a dirty orphan like this? Someone mocked. The laughter surrounded me. I felt so small, worthless. Tears filled my eyes. Even being near you makes me sick, the boy said coldly. If you keep chasing boys, you'll regret it. How could you even think Adrian would like someone like you? Another boy laughed loudly. A girl stepped forward and slapped me, her voice sharp with hate. Stay away from Adrian. You don't deserve him. How dare you seduce him openly like this? Don't you have any shame, you asshole? She spat in my face like I was a pile of garbage. Like every other time, no one helped me. Why do they hate me this much? Even if I want to change, feelings can't be forced, right? Why can't anyone understand me? What sin did I commit to deserve this pain? Why can't anyone love me? I couldn't stop the tears, even if I wanted to. You don't deserve to live like this, someone said cruelly. If you want to survive, be stronger. Be a real man, he said, and kicked my stomach real hard. I lost balance and fell. Everyone was laughing as if they were watching a comedy show. Maybe they saw me as a joker, right? Then, a boy grabbed me by the collar again and pulled me up. He slapped me hard on the cheek, about 5 times. Nobody stopped him. Nobody cared. Everyone was enjoying the scene. How could they laugh when they see a classmate being bullied like this? Oh, maybe Because it is me, right? Ha ha ha, so funny, right? But I can't laugh. Maybe I was the only person who didn't laugh. My tears didn't stop falling. Can't you even protect yourself, bitch? Now I understand why you seduce men. Ha ha ha, he said, laughing cruelly and pushing me hard. I was thrown, and my head hit the wall. This time, everything blurred. The noise faded, the light dimmed, and then darkness. Just like that, I was fainting. Chapter 7. Cinderella. After some time, light slowly returned to my eyes. I woke up on the cold floor, my body heavy, my head spinning. For a few seconds, I didn't understand where I was. Then the pain came back, my body aching, my chest tight, my heart still bleeding from what happened earlier. After a heartbreak, a bullying by the whole class. What a sinner I am. I was still on the floor. No one helped me. No one even checked on me. Looks like I fainted, and they just left me there, like some garbage. Poor me. I tried to move. I tried to stand up, but my whole body screamed in pain. My head felt light, like I could faint again at any moment. Then I heard a laughter. Look, a girl shouted mockingly. He finally woke up. Oops, sorry, she woke up. The whole class burst into laughter again. I think even if I died right there, they would laugh at me. Maybe I'm not even a human in their eyes. Suddenly, a boy raised something in the air. Everyone, look what I found in her bag, he said proudly. Looks like he really is a girl. My heart dropped. The tiny teddy bear, the one my father gave me when I was little. My hands started shaking. That teddy bear wasn't just a toy. It was the only warmth I had left, the one I carried everywhere. It was home. When I hugged it, I felt like my dad was still with me, like I wasn't completely alone in this world. Everyone laughed loudly when they saw it. Wow, that's disgusting, someone said. A boy carrying a teddy bear, another mocked. Why? Is it really that wrong for a boy to love a teddy bear? I didn't understand. The only thing I knew was that I wanted my home back. So I slowly crawled toward him, my knees weak and hurting badly. Please, I whispered, my voice breaking. Please give it back to me. More laughter this time. What's this? Your baby, he teased, lowering it just close enough to give me hope, then pulling it away again. Each time I reached for it, he moved it farther. They were enjoying this. I had no strength left to fight. And even if I had some strength, how could I fight all of them? So I cried. They looked at me like I was something dirty. Then, the boy suddenly spoke again. Fine, I'll give it back. Flickered inside my chest. My lips trembled into a small, desperate smile. But, he continued, his grin turning cruel, only if you do what I say. We're classmates, right? He patted my head like I was a pet. I hated it, but I nodded. Good, he said. Nothing hard. Just something simple. Something you love to do. I nodded again. Then, he lifted a pair of scissors and slowly brought them close to the teddy bear. If you don't obey, this little thing won't survive. My heart shattered completely. You might think I'm crazy for risking everything over a tiny teddy bear. For you, it is just a worthless teddy bear. But for me, it is priceless. My treasure. It was my father's love, the only proof that someone once cared about me. Maybe I am foolish. Maybe I am broken, but I needed it back. A girl walked over and handed him a box, smiling like she was enjoying every second. He opened it and pulled something out. A blue ball gown. Beautiful. Shiny. Surprise. He laughed. You want to be a girl so badly, right? Today's your lucky day. Everyone laughed and clapped. You know the drama club is doing Cinderella, right? He continued. I borrowed the dress just for you. My tears fell non-stop. All you have to do, he said lightly, is wear this and walk around the school. Laughter exploded again. Stop crying, he snapped. This is what you deserve. He lifted the scissors and slowly brought them close to the teddy bear again. I stood up slowly, holding onto a desk. What did I ever do to you? I cried out. Why do you all hate me so much? He walked closer and whispered with a cold smile. Because you were born like this. That sentence destroyed me. Said this is my sin. Being born. If I could, I'd choose. I had never been born. Wear it, he ordered, throwing the gown at me. I went to the corner and changed. My hands trembled the whole time. I thought maybe this was my punishment for being born. When I came back, laughter filled the room again. Wow, he clapped mockingly. A Hayal Cinderella. Everyone laughed. He shoved a wig into my hands. Then a pair of heels. "Showtime," he said. "Your audience is waiting." He gave me a cruel smile. I had no other choice, so I put on the wig and heels and went out with them. I walked. Students stared, whispered, laughed. Some took photos. Some pushed me. Someone put lipstick on me while laughing. Some people knocked me down, my knees injured, but they didn't stop. They got me up and told me to keep going. I walked away, tears streaming down my face. I felt empty. My heart hurted so much. I felt ashamed. I wanted to run away, but I stayed. I kept walking. For my teddy bear. For my father. Finally, we reached the stairs. I didn't have the strength to walk any further, but then that boy next to me took the scissors and brought them close to the teddy bear again. As I rushed and turned to stop him, I lost my balance. Luckily, I managed to didn't fall, but one of my heels came off and rolled down the stairs. The sound echoed softly. Click. It came to rest at the very bottom of the stairs. Below the stairs, students stood crowded together, whispering, laughing, watching. But on the staircase itself, no one. The long stairway stood empty, bathed in pale afternoon light, pouring in through the tall windows. Dust floated in the air like tiny stars. Time felt strangely paused, as if the world itself was holding its breath. I stood on the stairs, with one glass heel gone, the blue gown flowing softly around me, like it didn't belong to this cruel place. My hands trembled. My eyes shimmered with tears. I refused to let fall. I must have looked ridiculous, broken, a Cinderella without magic. The laughter didn't stop at first. Whispers crawled through the crowd at the bottom of the staircase. Cameras still raised, cruel smiles still lingering. Then, something changed. One by one, the students began to fall silent. Not because someone shouted, not because a teacher appeared, but because a presence entered the space. People felt it before they saw him. Students slowly stepped aside, creating a path. Ethan felt it too. A strange calm washed over his trembling heart, as if something powerful had arrived. Something that did not belong to cruelty. Who is he? Is he a royalty? Is he a prince? Some girls whispered, then Adrian appeared. He stood at the foot of the staircase, tall and calm. Sunlight outlining his figure like a soft halo. His uniform was simple, but on him it looked elegant, almost royal. His eyes lifted slowly until they met mine. Adrian looked at me not with shock, not with judgment, but with quiet wonder. His eyes softened, as if he was seeing something fragile and precious. He walked forward. No one stopped him. No one dared. Each step he took echoed gently in the silent stairwell. When he reached the fallen heel, he stopped and bent down, picking it up, carefully, like it was made of glass, not just in form, but in meaning. He held it in his hands for a moment. Then he looked up at me again and smiled. Not playful, not teasing, tender. Slowly, gracefully, he began to climb the stairs. Once, then another. The light shifted with him. Shadows, moving as if the staircase itself was welcoming him. When he reached me, he stopped. For a long second, he said nothing. He simply looked at me, at my trembling hands, at my tear-stained face, at my bare foot resting on cold floor. "Looks like the party is over," he said. "Can we go now?" And Adrian knelt right there, in front of everyone. He gently took my foot, his touch warm and careful, as if he was afraid I might disappear. Slowly, perfectly, he slipped the glass heel back onto my foot. It fit perfectly. He looked up at me, still kneeling, sunlight reflecting in his eyes, and with the softest smile, in a calm voice that wrapped around my heart, he said, "Cinderella." Chapter 8. The warmth that hurt the most. My heart began to beat so fast that I could hear it in my ears. For a moment, I couldn't tell if this was real or just a beautiful dream my broken heart had created. A fairy tale. Was I inside one right now? He looked into my eyes with that gentle, familiar smile, soft, warm, and full of something I had never been given before. Care, protection. Adrian stood before me like true royalty. Not because of how he looked, but because of the way the world seemed to quiet itself for him. After carefully placing the glass heel back onto my foot, he slowly stood up, never breaking eye contact, as if he was afraid I might disappear if he looked away. Then, without a word, he reached for my hand and held it softly, yet firmly, like he was telling me, "I'm here." You're safe now." He tugged gently, trying to pull me away from that place, from all the pain, but my eyes drifted just for a second to the teddy bear. I didn't say anything. I didn't have to. Adrian followed my gaze. His expression changed instantly. The warmth in his eyes hardened into something cold and sharp. He turned and looked at the boy holding my teddy bear. Just one stare. That was all it took. The boy froze in place, like his body no longer remembered how to move. Adrian walked toward him calmly, confidently, as if the entire space belonged to him. Without hesitation, he took the teddy bear from the boy's hand and brought it back to me, placing it gently into my arms, my treasure, my father's warmth. Then he took my hand again. In that moment, I truly felt like Cinderella, not because of the dress or the heels, but because someone had finally chosen me. I didn't look at anyone else, not the crowd, not the whispers, only him, my charming prince. But as I stepped down to the next stair, my body betrayed me. My legs trembled violently. The pain I had been ignoring rushed back all at once. Sore muscles, aching feet, exhaustion. I couldn't hide it. Adrian noticed immediately. Before I could fall, he slipped one arm under my knees and the other around my back, lifting me effortlessly into his arms. Gasps echoed around us, but he didn't care. He carried me down the stairs, slowly, carefully, step by step, like I was something precious, something fragile, something worth protecting. My head rested against his chest, and I could feel his heartbeat, steady and strong, grounding me in reality. A fairy tale. No, something even better. Finally, we reached the changing room at the quiet corner of the hall. Adrian opened the door quickly. Inside was dark. He fumbled for the switch, his hands shaking just slightly, and when the lights turned on, he guided me inside. "Sit," he said softly. I obeyed. He knelt in front of me and gently removed my heels, one by one, as if even touching my feet too roughly would hurt me. His movements were slow, careful, full of tenderness, and in that small, quiet room, for the first time in my life, I felt truly safe. "Adrian," I whispered. He answered softly. "Thank you so much for helping me again," I said, with a small smile. Tears quietly filled my eyes before I could stop them. He smiled at me warmly. "You've become so brave," he said gently. "You're not afraid to cry anymore." Then he laughed, not like the others. His laugh wasn't cruel. It felt like he wanted me to laugh too. So I did. I let out a small laugh, and he teased me playfully. "I look disgusting, right?" I asked, staring down at the floor. "Who said that?" he replied instantly, almost offended. Then he leaned closer, eyes wide and sparkling like an excited child. "Seriously, how can a boy look this pretty? I didn't even recognize you at first. You look like a real princess." The way he said it, so honest, so innocent made my heart calmed down. His personality was irreplaceable, so joyful, so warm. Just being near him made everything feel right. Then, suddenly, the lights went out. Darkness swallowed the room. Before I could even react, someone hugged me tightly, too tightly, like a child clinging to their mother, afraid she might disappear. It was Adrian. He was shaking. I could feel it clearly. His arms were wrapped around me, like he was scared to let go. Then his heartbeat was racing, wild and uneven. "Adrian, what's wrong?" I asked softly, trying not to scare him. "Please." His voice trembled. "Please, don't leave me. Please, don't leave me." He held me even tighter. I realized he was crying. My chest ached. I didn't push him away. I didn't move. Instead, I gently wrapped my arms around him, holding him back just as softly. "Hey, I'm not going anywhere," I whispered. I meant it. I slowly patted his back, the way a mother comforts a frightened child. The room was silent, just the two of us, hidden in the darkness, breathing each other in. Little by little, his shaking eased, his grip loosened, his heartbeat slowly returned to normal. Then he spoke again, this time in a tiny, broken, almost baby-like voice. "Mr. Cupcake, don't leave me, please. I'll be a good boy." I smiled through my tears. How could a 17-year-old boy be this adorable? Okay, I said softly, hugging him tighter. I wanted to stay like this forever. I wanted to remember his warmth. This time, he hugged me gently too. "Hey," he said, using that playful, childlike tone again. "Yes," I answered, curious. "Do you know," he whispered, "you're the most beautiful boy I've ever seen. When I came to class yesterday, the moment I saw you." He paused for a second, then smiled shyly. "I liked you a lot." My face burned. My heart felt like it might burst. Did he really like me? I didn't say anything. I couldn't. I just hugged him tighter, pressing myself against him, wishing, with everything I had, that this moment would never end, holding him, feeling his warmth, believing, just for once, that I was truly loved. "Ha ha ha, damn," he laughed lightly. "If you were a girl, we'd probably be a couple. But now, it's impossible. Haha." He said it so normally, so casually, like it was nothing. But those words hit me harder than any slap. The lights came back on at the same time. I felt like I had woken up from a beautiful dream. Reality rushed back in, cold and unforgiving. Adrian loosened his arms and stepped back, as if nothing had happened. "Woohoo, the lights are back," he said cheerfully. "Hey, wait here, Cinderella. I'll go get your uniform. Where did you put it?" I froze for a second, forcing myself to breathe. I swallowed all the pain down and told him where it was. He smiled warmly, nodded, and walked out of the changing room. The moment he disappeared, I broke. Tears spilled out uncontrollably. I covered my mouth, trying not to make a sound, but my chest hurt too much. How could I be this foolish? He already said he has a girlfriend. He already said it's impossible. So, why was I still hoping? I cried harder, hating myself for dreaming of something I was never meant to have. Being friends is enough, I told myself over and over. It has to be enough, even if it hurts. At least I can stay beside him. I cried silently for a while. When I heard his footsteps coming back, I quickly wiped my tears, forcing my face back into its usual calm mask. I've been doing this my whole life anyway, acting like I'm fine. He came in, holding my uniform gently. "Here," he said softly. He turned away and waited quietly while I changed. He didn't rush me. He didn't joke, just waited. When I finished, he told me to sit. He came closer and knelt in front of me with a small first aid kit. Without saying much, he carefully applied medicine to my injuries. His touch was gentle for someone who didn't know how badly he was hurting me. "Does it hurt?" he asked quietly. If I could, I would scream and tell him my pain. But it was also impossible, so I nodded a little. He frowned slightly and became even more careful, like he was afraid I might break. That small kindness almost made me cry again. Even when he couldn't love me the way I wished, even when my heart was falling apart, he was still kind. And somehow, that hurt the most. Then, he spoke again. "Hey, today, I have a date with my girlfriend," he said with a light laugh, still kneeling in front of me, carefully putting medicine on my knees. He smiled gently, like this was just another normal day. I felt something crack inside me. After a little happiness, the pain came back again, stronger, heavier. Maybe I was already used to it. Maybe this was just how my life worked. "Oh, yeah," I replied, in a normal voice. "To normal, I remember." He looked up at me, still smiling. "Oh, then can you come with me?" he said brightly. "She'd love to meet the creator of the cupcakes." Ha ha ha. "And after that, I want your help with something too." I froze. Why was he inviting me? Did he want me to suffer more? Or was he just being kind without realizing how deeply it hurt? I stayed silent. Then, suddenly, he grabbed my hand gently. "Please, please, please," he said dramatically, pouting like a child. "You didn't even come with me to the canteen earlier. Aren't we friends?" Friends. That word settled deep in my chest. Maybe. At least we can be friends, right? I took a small breath, then nodded. "Okay," I said. He smiled wider. Nice. I didn't know what kind of girl she was. I didn't know why he wanted me there. But one thing was clear. Whatever was waiting for me next. It wasn't just about cupcakes anymore. "I want to meet Adrian's girlfriend," I told myself quietly.